as you practice Reiki, as you work with this, you are going to become more sensitive, only ever more sensitive. And that's a good thing, because of course that's going to give you access to higher dimensions, higher frequencies, higher capacities. So you will feel more connection with spirit, with God, with the universe. That's your birthright. Okay, that's only a good thing. But what a lot of people don't realize is that as you become more sensitive, really you're becoming more sensitive in all directions. So your capacity to perceive, your empathic ability, is increasing everywhere for all human experience. So that means that yes, more of the good stuff, more of the higher frequencies, love, peace, empathy, communion, but also negative impulses, things that can happen to us, is also you're going to feel that stronger. And a lot of people think then, oh, I must be doing something wrong if this is hitting me more. Well, no, not really. That's just natural. That's part of being an evolving being. You're not doing anything wrong, but you've got to understand that this is part of the journey. And that is appropriate. It's good, because the universe, the planet, humanity needs people that are sensitive, that are really sensitive, because only people that can truly feel, that are deeply empathic, have the most appropriate response to their situation and their environment. So it's actually a good thing. So in my particular journey, I had a lot of different spiritual experiences where I was able to have higher experiences of union, non-dual experiences, very powerful and very beautiful. But I thought that was what it was all about. I thought that was what spiritual development was. So I was just going from one high to the next, to the next, to the next, chasing all these different moments of enlightenment, of breakthrough, of catharsis, and thinking that's the spiritual journey, and that everything else is just the things I have to do until I can get there. But this really is spiritual bypassing. It's moving away from the challenge and the responsibility of our daily life by seeking these transcendental experiences, when really spirituality has value when it's practiced and experienced in our daily life with the people around us that we love and that we care for and that we're responsible for. So, what's a good position to take in this? Well, first of all, realize that becoming more sensitive and being hit by stuff and it hurting you more is really part of it. But also understand that it's not personal. Really, nothing in the human experience is particularly personal. It's only when we take things personally, choose to take things personally or more personally, that we get victimized by it, that it hurts us more. So the more objectivity that we can bring into our situation, the more that we can see that the human experience is an impersonal experience, the more naturally grounded we are. Don't try and deal with your increased sensitivity by sort of applying these techniques that people are talking about, you've got to become more grounded, or you've got to visualize things like this around you. Sure, that stuff might work a little bit, but it's more of a trick than anything. The more that you return to yourself by doing practices like Reiki, by doing practices like meditation and yoga, the more that you come back to yourself, your true self, your deeper self, your authentic self, the more that you discover that this deepest part of you was always whole and undamaged and good and inherently and intrinsically connected to everything that is. And that gives us a deep sense of confidence, of spiritual self-confidence, and groundedness is something real and profound. That's real self-confidence there. That allows us to feel more, but not be moved by it. Because a lot of people are sensitive, a lot of people say, oh man, I go to the shops, or I go here, I go to a bar, it's overwhelming. How do I deal with it? well, understand that it's a good thing. It's a natural thing to have this heightened sensitivity. But it's very important to do spiritual work that's going to bring you back to deeper levels of self-acceptance, self-trust, right? Non-judgment of self. All these movements back towards self help us become naturally grounded in a deep self-trust, where we can experience these higher states and heightened states of sensitivity without it blowing us away. Then from there we're able to go even further, even deeper, from a place where you have a solid footing, a solid foundation. Okay, I hope this is helpful to you. If so, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then that helps out the channel a lot.